I first want to thank the EPP rapporteur, Mr. Tonin, for the enriching discussions we've been having in recent days. As ITRE, I think we really need to have a serious discussion and to look at the entire value chain. We want electric cars made in Europe, creating growth, jobs, creating technology sovereignty. We want batteries made in Europe, and we want to use European energy. And as you know, we currently produce only 3% of the oil we consume, while we produce more than 100% of the electricity we consume. And in the last years, in this committee, in the ITRE committee, we have been improving the policy framework all across the value chain. Our colleagues negotiated the Critical Raw Materials Act to make sure that we can mine lithium in Europe, and this is happening now. In the previous mandate, our colleagues negotiated the Net Zero Industry Act to transform that lithium into cathode, anode, battery cells. We are now discussing the battery booster to make sure that we can invest in battery manufacturing in Europe. We are also taking part in the implementation of the Alternative Fuel Infrastructure Regulation to make sure that we have charging points that are deployed all over Europe. We have reviewed the electricity market design to ensure that those electric cars can consume electricity when the system needs it the most, when there is an oversupply of electricity with dynamic pricing. We are currently negotiating the electricity grids package to make sure that electricity can go where it is most needed, including to electric cars. So all this great work, those 6 major policies that we have adopted over the last years, were building upon a stable market signal for the electrification of cars. So all this great work achieved by the platform, by the EPP, together with Renew and the S&D, is now threatened. And it is threatened by the proposal to create so many loopholes in the CO2 standard for cars regulation that it would be the end of regulatory predictability. If this report were to become EU law, car makers could respect EU law while producing 0 battery electric car. 0 battery electric car. That is simply insane. So I'm urging our EPP ITRE colleagues, all of them, to engage in this conversation. All of you that are currently negotiating on the electricity grids, all of you that took part in the electricity market design, that took part in the Critical Raw Materials Act, in the Net Zero Industry Act, please engage in this discussion, because otherwise, if we let the diesel lobby, essentially if we let 2 companies in Europe destroy everything that we've been working so hard over the last few years, it would be a disaster. We currently have a comprehensive industrial policy for electrification. We need to improve it, not destroy it.